Is it even in this place? No. And I'm guessing that's a different claw. Alright. The Jade Dragon is not here. But if it's got these kinds of locks, there's something in here. Alright. So it's close. It's definitely close. Oh. Press B. Oh, B jumps me to my... resets my... Okay, local map. It is behind me a bit. Looks like it might be up there. So let's go up the road here. See if we can't find this. It's raining. According to my compass, it's right up here. And it's not inside somewhere.
Guess it's all clear now.
Okay. I'm guessing these Forsworn have it. Any Forsworn here? See a bunch of dead people. Anyone else? No? Alright. That is not a Jade Dragon, it's a Jade Warrior. And we're gonna take that. And sacks are empty. Ooh. Gold and a scroll of harmony. Got a bunch of dead Imperial soldiers here who... Ooh, some pouches. All right. Well, I'm carrying too much. Of course I'm carrying too much. Imperial pouches. Almost. Let's drop the very heavy iron things. Yes. And let's see if these guys will be more judicious in our looting. Now we're gonna head back to Markarth. Ooh, what's this? Painted hide shield. Death blow of Enernatant with explanations by the sage. Okay. That looks like an interesting book. But we need to get down and back to Markarth. Because it's raining and I don't like getting wet. Oh, there's the road. This road takes us back to Markarth, does it not? Does it? Does this road take us back to Markarth? Yes, because I've traveled this road before. I really need to get a better map. Ah! Yes! Markarth! That way. This place really is impressive. Harvesting juniper sucks. Ah, back to Markarth. And I should still have a bed.
Well, what am I supposed to do? Never leave the house? You want that ending?
You're closing the stall.
Alms. I said alms, you
No,
backfire.
fear?
Give a crippled worker a helping.
Oh, and I'm supposed to meet someone at
What
the,
is it?
Why are you and Papa fighting?
the Shrine of
We're not
Talos.
fighting, we're just... Why don't I get you some...
You don't know anything about this house?
Papa will talk.
No. Anyone seen entering or leaving? Any strange lights or unusual noises?
It's abandoned,
Nope.
and it's always been abandoned.
Someone's pestering someone about a... I'm assuming a shrine is going to be up here somewhere? It would make sense to be up. What's this? Oh, the Shrine of Talos. Okay. Hello? Oh. Hello.
I'm sorry to drag you into Markarth's problems, but after that attack in the market, I'm running out of time. You're an outsider. You're dangerous looking. You'll do.
For what?
I'm sorry to drag you into Markarth's problems, but after that attack in the... You're an outsider. You're dangerous looking. You'll do.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything yet until you explain what's going on.
You want answers? Well, so do I. So does everyone in the city. A man goes crazy in the market. Everyone knows he's a forsworn agent. Guards do nothing. Nothing but clean up the mess.
Well, it took, in all fairness, it took them probably 12 hours to clean up the mess. You want me to find out why, don't you?
This has been going on for years, and all I've been able to find is murder and blood. I need help. Please, you find out why that woman was attacked, who's behind Wayland and the Forsworn, and I'll pay you for any information you bring me.
Okay. Alright, questions. If you want me to investigate, you're my first interview. So you've been looking into these.
Yes. It all started when I was a boy. My father owned one of the mines, rare for anyone who isn't a Nord. He was killed. Guards said it was just a madman, but everyone knew the murderer was a member of the Forsworn. I've been trying to find out why ever since. Gotten nowhere so far. And then I got married. Have a child of my own on the way. I swore I was going to just give up for my child's sake, but it's like my father's ghost is haunting me, asking me why.
Is it around here somewhere? So, who are the Forsworn?
They're remnants of the old rulers of Markarth, natives of the Reach, followers of the old ways. The Nords drove them out of the city, Ulfric Stormcloak and his men. That was about 20 years ago.
Okay.
Somehow they're still here, and they're killing people.
Well, I'd be pissed if you kicked me out of my home too. Alright, so who was Wayland and where did he live?
He was one of the smelter workers. I used to have a job down there myself, casting silver ingots. I never knew much about Wayland, except he lives in the Warrens, like all the other workers.
That doesn't sound pleasant. And what do you know about the one he killed, Margaret?
She's not from Markarth. The air about her screamed outsider. Visitors
Oh,
to the
so like
city
me?
usually stay at the Silverblood Inn.
Alright,
Be careful who you talk to.
fair enough. Should we leave separately? I'm guessing that's a good plan. Say I came in to pay my respects and move on. Alright. So there's a mystery in this city. And he wants us to find out what it is.
The finest jewelry in all of Markarth.
Something tells me that I'm getting myself into a lot of trouble already. Aren't I? No. Forsworn conspiracy. Eltress has asked me to uncover evidence surrounding the woman in Markarth's marketplace, who was attacked in broad daylight by a man claiming to be a member of the Forsworn. Right there. And he kept telling me to move along. And according to him, I shouldn't just move along. He says he'll pay me good for any information. I have a feeling I might... Why?
I work silver, like my father, and his father before him.
We'll figure it out. And who doesn't love a good mystery?
Citizen?
Guard. So the first place, we should find out more about the person who died, right?
Yes.
I shouldn't talk to him. Apparently he's involved. So let's... Messages? Best warhounds in the reach. Beware these people. Ooh, these might... Like this... Is this the community forum? Alright.
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink and clean rooms.
There's no shipments
Bobby,
coming
a
in,
customer
so
needs a
I
drink.
do nothing. Just drink.
The man's talking.
This is the Silverblood Inn. I'll let you figure out who owns it by yourself.
Did by chance a woman named Margaret stay here?
Ah, yes. Rented the nicest room we had for a whole month. Best we all forget about her. Bad luck to talk about the dead in Markarth.
Oh. Very well. Do you have the key?
Of course. But I can't just hand that over. Privacy, after all.
Well, maybe I want the nicest room in Markarth.
Well, I guess Margaret isn't around to complain. It's yours.
Thank you, sir.
You want a drink?
Remember, ale is cheaper than blood in
no.
Markarth.
I should remind Klepper to clean this place up.
So where was this room? Is it that one? Is this the nicest room in all of Markarth? Oh my. I can see the nicest room in Markarth still doesn't have padding. So what do we have in here? Have plate. Margaret's Journal, Walking the World, Volume 11. Okay. We'll take that. Take the gold. Margaret's Journal. Meeting at the Treasury House later today took them long enough. These people act like they own everything. Thonar Silverblood is the younger brother, but he's obviously the one in charge. Makes all the deals, bullies local landowners into selling to him. Even employs that wispy girl at the door to deter troublemakers like me. Oh boy. General Tullius is growing impatient, but I'll bring back the deed to Sidna Mine. On my life, I won't allow a group of Stormcloak sympathizers to own the prison to the most notorious criminals of the Reach. They say... They say no one escapes. Why? Is it really that secure? Maybe I've played my hand too soon by rushing the confrontation with Thonar. There are shadows around every corner in the city, and I know I'm being watched. You're quite right. That is a very nice room. I will be back to stay in it later. Maybe I'll rent it for a whole month.
I've seen you snooping around, asking questions. Back off. You don't want to know what happens to troublemakers here.
The finest jewelry in all of Markarth.
Bloodiest beef in the reach.
He doesn't look that tough. And I don't see any friends. Let's be polite. We're just a tourist. And we're asking questions because we're curious about your wonderful city.
You're finding it. That's bad enough.
Yeah.
This is your last warning, outsider. We keep the peace here. Stay out of our business.
Yeah. How much? You know what? I've got a bunch of stuff I need to sell. Yeah, I hear hammering. Ah, Smith.
What is this?
A nail?
Is that what you call it? In the Legion, we would have called it useless. Look how brittle the metal is.
I'm sorry. I just, well, the forge gets so hot and I thought...
You thought what? You would skip a step? Not heat the metal all the way through? Useless. Now do it again.
I'm Gore's assistant. I help her with the forge.
Not very well, apparently.
Don't. You'd think an apprentice could forge a few hinges. Not Tacitus.
You seem to be having a problem with him.
Tacitus? Boy's an Imperial. I keep showing him how to treat the iron, but he never gets it. In the Legion, the Imperial smiths used to read books when they couldn't set their hammers straight. Wisdom of the old, I guess. If you find a book called The Last Scabbard of Akrish, could you bring it to me? Tacitus sure isn't learning by example.
Sure.
Thanks.
But while I'm here, I've got some things.
Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Do you have gold? Gold, you have some gold. Okay. And I'm keeping my ores for now. Thank you.
Let me know if you need something forged.
No, I think we're going to be okay now. First I need to... I didn't realize I had picked up this. That I would like to put... here.
God might get nervous. A man approaches with his weapon drawn.
You know what? Sort this out outside. I want to get back to Orion with this Jade Dragon and move on. I'm pretty strong, but I don't think I'm strong enough to fight off an entire city guard if they get annoyed. Markarth is an interesting place. I don't know how I feel about it, though. It seems very... corrupt. I've been asked to investigate that corruption. Apparently, they're covering something up. Someone named Eltris came to me and asked me to help. And when I started looking into it, about Margaret, the person who died when I showed up, a guard said that I should stop poking my nose in things that don't concern me. There's only one problem with that. I'm nosy. Which means everything concerns me.